Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this audio slash video, I wanted to talk to you guys about approaching women and, exchanging numbers, trying to hook something up. And what I've been getting, I've been getting a lot of emails and dudes been hitting me up. And, even when I go out, and I talk to certain guys and they always want to ask me, they're like, yo, what's the best way to actually get a girl's number? What's the best way to hook up with them? Should I go direct? Should I just let them know I want to, make something happen? Should I go indirect? Should I say this? Should I say that? Should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? Right? And what I see is a lot of dudes, they focus too much on the specifics of how they should do it, when they should, say, hey, give me your number or give her his number or whatever it is. And they're focusing too much on, all this specific shit, right? And what you got to understand is this, is that when you're out here talking to girls and you're hollering at chicks, all you need to do is, if you're trying to get this girl's number, you're trying to hook up with her, right? What you want to do is you want to get at her and make the interaction happen as quick as possible. Now, the reason why I'm saying make it happen as quick as possible is because you don't want to have to actually be sitting there talking to a chick, saying a whole bunch of shit and then wasting your time if, you don't get her number or, you never really get to hook up with her. You understand? So when I'm saying make it as quick as possible, it's to give you more time to meet more women, to get more shit done. Do you understand? Because this is the thing. A lot of guys, they think that you have to do something special to make the girl want you more, or you got to, this whole, I got to build attraction. I got to, build rapport with her and all this other stuff. Let me tell you guys something. When you approach a woman, right, they already know what you want. Women know what you want. They know what you're doing. You understand? So the thing is that since they know what you're doing, you don't have to do extra shit. So the thing is, when you approach a girl and if you come correct and you have a certain vibe about you, you have a certain confidence about you, and you say, listen, you're looking kind of cute, take my number down, give me a call on Saturday. You understand? Or, hey, you look really cute, give me a number, I want to take you out and get a drink, right? That's what you're really trying to make happen. That's what you're trying to get across. So you don't have to do this whole song and dance to get women like comfortable with you or build attraction and all this other stuff in order to get her to, to hook up with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because they already know what you're trying to do. Right? So the thing is, since they already know, they're just sitting there, they're talking to you, they're waiting to see, when you're going to actually close the deal. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, I've been seeing a lot of comments on certain videos that I do, and I've been, getting a lot of emails, and guys are like, oh, I try to direct game. Or I try to, let a girl directly know I'm trying to make something happen, and she rejects me. So should I, do the indirect more? Or certain guys be like, yo, I'd be doing the indirect thing. And, I try to talk to her a little bit. I try to build the attraction. But then sometimes, she just gives me the runaround, or I don't really get the number. So what do I need to do? What do I need to do? And the thing is, no matter which way you do it, no matter how you actually go about, getting her number or exchanging numbers or hooking up or whatever, no matter if you go indirect or direct, no matter if you are talking to her for 2 minutes or you're talking to her for 10 to 15 minutes, right? That girl that you're talking to, right? You're going to hook up with her. You're going to get with her if she's feeling you, if the vibe is right in that situation. So again, the reason why I'm saying it's best for you to do it quickly is because it makes more sense to talk to 5 girls in 15 minutes than to talk to 1 girl in 15 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can go up to a girl, talk to her, even get her number and, plan a date with this girl, and she flakes on you. You understand? And this is a girl you was talking to for 15 minutes versus if in 15 minutes you talk to 5 different girls, and then maybe you'll end up getting with one of those 5 girls that you got the numbers from. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's all about being more efficient in what you're doing. So you got to stop focusing too much on all these things where you feel like you need to sort of do extra stuff to increase your chances of, sort of convincing or tricking these girls into, feeling you. It's like, oh, well, I gotta come at her, real smooth and nice. And I can't let her know that I want her right then, because then she's gonna, know that I'm too interested in her, and then that's gonna turn her off. Or I can't, let her know directly that I'm feeling her, because if I do, then, she's gonna think I'm, sweating her, and then that's gonna turn her off, and then she's not gonna give me the number. Just stop. Okay. You see a chick, you go up to her, you holler at her, you close the deal. You understand? Now, if this chick is feeling you, right, things are going to happen. If she's not, ain't shit going to happen. Because I keep hearing guys saying, well, I went up to the girl, and I went up to her, and I told her how hot she was, and I said, hey, give me your number. And she was like, oh, I'm too, she said that I was too forward, and, oh, she doesn't just give out her number like that, and all this other stuff, right? That girl is bullshitting you, right? The reason why you didn't get her number, the reason why it didn't work out, was because she was not feeling you. Do you understand? If she was feeling you, you would have got the number, y'all would exchange numbers, shit would have happened. You understand? Two different guys could go up to the same girl and say the same exact shit. You understand? If she's feeling one of the guys, she's going to, hook up with him and do whatever they're going to do. If she's not feeling the other guy, it ain't going to happen. So it's not technically, how long you saying the shit, or, building the rapport and the traction and all this other stuff. Is really about you having the balls to go up to as many women as you want and spit in that shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because what you need to understand is that it's a numbers game. And what's going to happen is that no matter which way you do it, right? The only chicks you're going to get are the ones that's choosing you, the ones that actually are feeling you. Do you understand what I'm saying? And what happens is that your confidence and, the way that you're going about the interaction, it benefits you and it helps as far as you actually making something happen. But the most important part is that you just actually go out there and make it happen. Meaning, instead of being the guy that's seeing a chick who he wants to talk to and standing around for like 5 minutes figuring out, oh, well, let me, thinking about what he needs to say to her, right? Instead of being that guy, just be the guy who sees her, walks up to her, lets her know what the deal is, closes the deal, and keep it moving. Because if she wants to give you the number, she will. If she wants to exchange numbers, or if you give her a number and you want her to call you, she'll call you. If she wants to see you, it's that simple, right? See, the thing that you got to work on a lot of times, and this is where, the game comes in, is that sometimes what happens is that when you talk to a woman and you're having that interaction, right? How comfortable you are in the interaction, right, will sometimes make the interaction go more smoothly, or it will sway her in a certain direction to actually want to make certain happen. So, for example, you'll have a chick who, let's say you approached her and you started talking to her, and let's say she was, found you physically attractive, like you were her type physically or something, right? And then so in her head, she's like, oh, this guy, he's kind of cute, whatever. And then you're extremely nervous. You understand? You're looking down while you're talking to her. You're just yapping about nothing. She's probably thinking in her head, okay, when is this guy gonna, ask me for my number or tell me, give me the number? And you're just sitting there rambling on because you're nervous. So now what's going to happen is that she sees how nervous and scared you are, and that's starting to turn her off. You understand what I'm saying? And then you don't make anything happen, right? So what I'm saying is that, you got to work on your confidence. You got to work on your verbal skills. You got to work on how to flow with the conversation so that you can get to the point where you're closing the deal, right? And those things help within the interaction that you're having with the woman. You understand? So once you start to get, everything down packed as far as the way you talk to chicks and how comfortable you are talking, knowing how to think on your feet and all this other stuff, right? Once you start to get used to that and get comfortable doing that, then that's, you when you start to go and talk to this girl and that girl and that girl and that girl, right? The ones who are feeling you are going to gravitate to you, and that's what's going to happen. The ones who aren't, it ain't going to happen. I had a friend who actually, he freaking walked with this chick, some chick he met in the park one day. He starts talking to her. He walked with her to get coffee. He like basically went on an instant date with her. You know what I'm saying? Everything is cool. The vibe is cool. They having a good time. They laughing. They joking. Everything is all gravy. You understand? So then he was with this chick for about an hour. And so he says to her, he's like, yo, I had a really good time with you. I want to see you again. We should exchange numbers. Give me a number. This chick looks at this dude and she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I can't. I have a boyfriend. Right? So this guy is spending a whole hour with some chick he's never going to see again. You understand what I'm saying? Because she had a boyfriend. But if he would have just went up there and, hollered at her quickly, right? If he would have saw her in the park and said, hey, what's up? How you doing? How's your day going? Listen, I'm going to just cut to the chase. I think you're kind of cute. I would love to, take you out for some coffee sometime. What's good? Here's my number. Give me a number. And then at that point, she would have been like, oh, I'm flattered, but I'm sorry. I have a boyfriend. Okay, miss, have a good day. It was good talking to you. Boom. What was that? Like 60 seconds? You understand? So now, instead of wasting time, all that time, shooting the shit and all this with this one girl for an hour, he could have talked to how many girls in that hour? You understand? See, I'm trying to explain to you guys how you have to get it to the point where your shit is more efficient, so you're not wasting your time and energy on, any one particular girl. What you're trying to do is what you should be trying to do is you should be trying to work on your verbal skills, work on yourself, work on your confidence. And so make sure that's tight as hell. So when you approach these women, right, you will know how to really just go at it and then be able to do it more quickly and efficiently so that you can get to holler at more girls. So then out of those numbers of girls you're hollering at, that's when you will get more, chicks hollering back at you. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is that, what's stopping you guys is that you're sitting there, like you guys remind me of, you ever see like a scene in a movie where you have like the mad scientist or somebody in a fucking science lab and they're mixing the chemicals and they're trying to get the perfect formula for the whatever it is. And this is what you guys are doing. You're debating like, yo, should I say this or should I talk to her first and say that? And then after I do this, should I, say, give me the number then? Or should I, dude, just go up, talk to her and say, yo, give me a number. Or, yo, take my number down. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you see the chick, you be like, listen, you kind of cute. My name is so-and-so. What's your name? Oh, cool. Listen, what you doing next week? Oh, you free? Cool. Here's my number. Take my number down. Give me your number. We'll get together. You understand? And if you're the type of guy who wants to talk more or who wants to, really have a sort of a conversation, which technically isn't necessary. And the thing is, a lot of you guys think you need to do all that extra shit in order to get the girl. But if you want to have a little extra conversation and sort of, see what she's about, that's cool too. But you have to, at some point, be able to close the deal and steer the conversation in the direction of closing the deal. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you need to know how to flow with the conversation, because what you got to understand is the longer you talk to a chick when you first meet her, right, the more time or the more likely you're giving her more time to see shit within you that she's not feeling. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the more time you're giving, the more time you're talking to her, the more that you're giving her, ammunition, or you're giving her an excuse to not fuck with you, because you're not leaving any, mystery around. You're not leaving any, you're not giving her anything to wonder about, because you're just spilling all the beans and everything at that moment. You understand? Or she might be feeling you, and then during the conversation, you say some shit that she's just like, oh my goodness, this guy is what? Like, did he just say that? Like, you understand? Like, so little things like that can, mess the whole shit up. Do you understand what I'm saying? So just like my friend who was talking to the girl, who said she had a boyfriend, right? Who the fuck knows if she even had a boyfriend? You understand? Maybe she said she had a boyfriend because while he was talking to her for damn near an hour and hanging out with her and all this other shit, right? Maybe he done said something or did something that made her change her mind as to if she wanted to still fuck with him or not. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the thing is, when you go up to the chick and you holler at her quickly and you close the deal quickly, right? You are not, you don't give her any time to even have anything to, to say, oh no, this guy is on some other shit, I'm not gonna call him, or I'm not, you understand what I'm saying? So when you do that quickly and then you give her time to think about you, so the next time you hit her up and you actually set up a date and see her, then she's ready, I go on a date, and then you keep shit going. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the thing is, I'm just trying to tell you guys that when you're dealing with these chicks, you do not have to sit there and, think about all this extra shit that you feel like you need to do in order to get a woman comfortable with you and all this other stuff, because these women know exactly what you're trying to do. They know that you want them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you don't have to pretend or try to play it cool and all this other stuff. She already knows when you're out there trying to holler at her. So just holler at her, get it over with, get the number, keep it moving. Or, if you're trying to get a chick that day, back to your crib or whatever the hell you're trying to do, you understand what I'm saying? Get that shit done quickly. Don't beat around the bush. Don't sit there talking all day, and you should be fine. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, make sure you click the link below to send me your questions. Make sure you get my book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, so that you can brush up on your game if you want to know more about how to start conversations with chicks and make this shit happen. Yeah, you understand? So that's it. I'm out of here. Remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace. I am gone.
All right, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. Gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 to 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.